गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती दीनामवित्रयवधू गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय ॐ नमस्ते रुद्रमन्यव उतोध इषवे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यामुदते नमः याध इषुः शिवतमा शिवं बभूवते धनुः शिवा शरव्या यादवदयानो रुद्रमृदया यादे रुद्रशिवा धनुरघोरा पापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुवाचन्दमया गिरिजन्धाभिजागशीः यामिषं गिरिजन्धहस्ते विपश्यस्तवे शिवां गिरित्तदां कुरु माहि गुंसीः पुरुषं जगत् शिवेन वचसा ध्वा गिरिजाच्च वदामसि यदा नः सर्वमिज्जगदयक्ष्मगुं सुमना असद् अद्य वोचदधिवक्ता प्रथमो देव्योऽभिषग् 𝐒𝐿 सर्वान् जम्बयन् सर्वाश्च यातु धान्यः असौ यस्थाम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रु सुमङ्गलः ये चेमागुं रुद्रा अभिलो दिक्षु श्रिदा सहस्रशो वैशाखुं हेदईमहे असौ यावसर्वदिनीलग्रीवो विलोहितः उदैनं गोपा अदृशन्नदृशन्नुदहार्यः उदैनं विश्वा भूतानि सदृष्टो मृदयादिनः नमो अस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मीदुषे अतो ये अस्य सद्वानोऽहं देव्यो करन्नमः प्रमुञ्चदन्वनस्तमुभयोराग्नियोज्याम् याश्च देहस्त इषवः परादा भगवो बभा अवदद्यदनुस्त्वगुं सहस्राक्षजदेशुरे ऋषिर्यशल्यानां मुखा शिवो न सुमना भव विद्यन्तनुः कवर्दिनो विजल्यो बाणवागुम् उदा अनेशन्नस्येषव आपुरस्य निशं गदिः या देहेतिर्मीदुष्टमहस्ते बभूवते धनुः तयास्मान् विश्वतस्तमयक्ष्मय परिभुजा नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नाददाय कृष्णवे उभाभ्यामुदते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने परिदे धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् वृणक्तु विश्वदः अतो य इषुदिष्टवारे अस्मन्निरेहिदम् नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिगाग्निघालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलगन्धाय मृत्युञ्जयाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। नमो हिरण्यबाहवे सेनान्येऽधिजाञ्जपदये नमो नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः पशूनां पदये नमो नमः। सस्विञ्जराय द्विषेमदेवतीनां पदये नमो नमो बभ्रुजाय विव्याधिनेनानां पदये नमो नमो हरिकेशायोपवीदिने पुष्टानां पदये नमो नमो भवस्य हेत्यै जगदां पदये नमो नमो रुद्राय ददाविने क्षेत्राणां पदये नमो नमः। सूदाय हन्याय वनानां पदये नमो नमो रोहिताय स्तपदये वृक्षाणां पदये नमो नमो मन्द्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्षाणां पदये नमो नमो भुवन्दये वारिवस्कृतायोषधीनां पदये नमो नमः। उच्चैकोशाय ग्रन्थयदे बद्धीनां पदये नमो नमः। कृत्स्नवीदाय दावदे सद्वनां पदये नमः। नमः सहमानाय निव्याधिन आव्याधिनीनां पदये नमो नमः। ककुवाय निषङ्गिने सेनानां पदये नमो नमो निषङ्गिन इषुधिमते तस्कराणां पदये नमो नमो वञ्जदे परिवञ्जदे स्तायूनां पदये नमो नमो निचेरवे परिचराय अरण्यानां पदये नमो नमः। श्रीगाविभ्यो जिगागुंदद्भ्यो मुष्णदां पदये नमो नमो सिमद्भ्यो नक्तं चरद्भ्यः प्रगन्धानां पदये नमो नमः। उष्णीषिणे गिरिचराय कुलुञ्जानां पदये नमो नमः। इषुमद्योदन्वाविभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः। आदन्वानेभ्यः प्रतिददानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः। आयच्छद्यो वृषजद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमो यद्भ्यो विद्यद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमः। आसीनेभ्यश्च यानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः। स्वपद्भ्यो जागृद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तिष्ठद्भ्यो दावद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमः। सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो अश्वेभ्यो अश्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः। नमः व्याधिनीभ्यो विविद्यन्तीभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः। उगनाभ्यस्तृगं हदिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गृत्सेभ्यो गृत्सपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो महद्भ्यः शुल्लकेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रतिभ्यो रथेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रथेभ्यो रथपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः। सेनाभ्यः सेनानीभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः। शक्तिर्भ्यः षण्गहीतर्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तक्षभ्यो रदधारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः कुलालेभ्यः कर्मारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः पुञ्जिष्टेभ्यो निषादेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः इषुकृद्यो दन्वकृद्यश्च वो नमो नमो मृगयुभ्यश्वनिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः प्रभ्यश्वपदीभ्यश्च वो नमः नमो भवाय च रुद्राय च नमः शर्वाय च पशुपतये च नमो नीलग्रीवाय च शितिगन्धाय च नमः कवर्दिने च युक्तगेजाय च नमः सहस्राक्षाय च शततन्वने च नमो गिरिजाय च शिबिविष्टाय च नमो वीदुष्टमाय चेषुमते च नमो ह्रस्वाय च वामनाय च नमो बृहदे च वर्षीयसे च नमो वृद्धाय च समृद्ध्वने च नमो अग्र्याय च प्रथमाय च नमः आजवेजाजिराय च नमः शीघ्रियाय च शीभ्याय च नमः ऊर्म्याय च वस्वन्याय च नमः सोदस्याय च द्विव्याय च नमो ज्येष्ठाय च कनिष्ठाय च नमः पूर्वजाय च वरजाय च नमो मध्यमाय च वगल्वाय च नमो जगन्याय च बुद्ध्याय च नमः सोऽव्याय च प्रतिसर्याय च नमो याम्याय च क्षेम्याय च नमः उर्वर्याय च कल्याय च नमः श्लोक्याय च वदान्याय च नमो वन्याय च कक्ष्याय च नमः श्रवाय च प्रतिश्रवाय च नमः आजुषेणाय चाजुरदाय च नमः शूराय जावविन्धदे च नमो वर्मिने च वरोदिने च नमो बिल्मिने च कवचिने च नमः स्तुताय च श्रुतसेनाय च नमो दुन्दुभ्याय च हनन्याय च नमो दृष्णवे च प्रमृजाय च नमो दूताय च प्रहिताय च नमो निषङ्गिने चेषुधिमते च नमस्तीक्ष्णे शवे चायुधिने च नमः स्वायुधाय च सुधन्वने च नमः कृत्याय च वद्याय च नमः काद्याय च नीप्याय च नमः सूर्याय च सरस्याय च नमो नाद्याय च वैजन्ताय च नमः कूप्याय च वत्याय च नमो वश्याय च वश्याय च नमो मेघ्याय च विद्युत्याय च नमः ईद्रियाय च दप्याय च नमो वाद्याय च रेश्मियाय च नमो वास्तव्याय च वास्तुवाय च ॐ हर 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 ॐ नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमस्ताम्राय च अरुणाय च नमः शङ्गाय च पशुपतये च नमः उग्राय च भीमाय च नमो अग्रे वदाय च दूरे वदाय च नमो हन्त्रे च हनीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयोभवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवधराय च नमः ईद्याय च कूल्याय च नमः पार्याय जावार्याय च नमः प्रदरनाय चोदरनाय च नमः आधार्याय जालाद्याय च नमः चष्व्याय जविन्याय च नमः त्रिगद्याय जाब्रवाह्याय च नमः ईरिण्याय जाब्रवद्याय च नमः 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭𝐬𝐿ाय च शयनाय च नमः कवर्दिने च पुलस्तये च नमो गोष्ट्याय च गृह्याय च नमस्तल्व्याय च गेह्याय च नमः काद्याय च गह्वरेस्ताय च नमो हृदयाय च निवेश्याय च नमः पागुंसव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्क्याय च हरित्याय च नमो लोप्याय चोलप्याय च नमः ऊर्याय च शून्याय च नमः पन्याय च पन्नशद्याय च नमो भगुरमानाय च विघ्नदे च नमः आगिरदे च ब्रक्किरदे च नमो किरिकेभ्यो देवानागं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षीणगेभ्यो नमो विचिन्वत्केभ्यो नमः निर्हदेभ्यो नमः आमिवत्केभ्यः द्रावे अन्नसस्वदे दरिद्रन्नीललोहिता येषां पुरुषाणाम् येषां पशूनां मा रोमो येषां किञ्चन ममद या ते रुद्रशिवा धनो शिवा विश्वः भेषजी शिवा रुद्रस्य भेषजी दयानो मृदजीवसे इमागुं रुद्राय तपसे कवर्दिने शयद्वीराय प्रवरामये मदिं यदा नश्यमसद्विपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वं पुष्टं ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरम् निदानो रुद्रोदनो मयस्कृतिः शयद्वीराय नमसा विधेमदे यच्चं च योश्च मनुराय जे विदातदस्यामतवरुद्ध प्रणीदोः मानो महान्दमुदमानो अर्भकं मान उक्षन्दमुदमान उक्षिदम् मानो बलिः पितरं मोदमादरं प्रियमानस्तनुवो रुद्धरीरिषः मानस्तोकेदनये मान आयुषिमानो गोषुमानो अश्वेषुरीरिषः वीरान्मानो रुद्धवामिदो बलिर्हविष्मन्धो नमसा विधेमदे आराधे गोग्न उदुपूरुषग्ने क्षयद्वीराय त्वं नमस्मेरे अस्तु रक्षा च नो अधिजदेव ब्रूयराजनः शर्म यच्छत् विबर्हाः स्तुहिश्रतं दत्तसदैयुवानं मृगन्न भीममुदमद्दुमुग्रम् विदाचरित्ये रुद्धस्तवानो अन्यन्ते अस्मन्निव बन्धुसेनाः परिणो रुद्रस्य हेतिर्विनक्तु परिवेशस्य दुर्मतिरगायोः अवस्थिरा मघवद्वयस्तनुष्वामी वस्तोकायतनयाय मृदया मीदुष्टमशिवतम शिवो नः सुमना भव वरमे वृक्ष आयुधन्निदाय कृत्तिं वसान आचन विनागं बिभ्रदागहि विगिरिदविलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रगुं हेदयोन्यमस्मन्निव बन्धुदाः सहस्राणि सहस्रदा बाहुवोस्तव हेतयः तासामीशानो भगवः पराचीनामुगाग्रिदि सहस्राणि सहस्रशो ये रुद्रा अधिभूम्याम् तेजागुं सहस्रयोजने वदन्वानि दन्मसि अस्मिन् महज्जर्नवेन्दरिक्षे भवादि नीरग्रीवाशिरिकन्दा शर्वादः क्षमाचराः नीरग्रीवाशिरिगन्धादिवगुं रुद्र उपश्रिताः ये वृक्षेषु तस्मिञ्जरा नीरग्रीवा विलोहिताः ये भूतानामधिपतयो विशिकाश कवर्दिनः ये अन्येषु विविद्यन्ति पात्रेषु पिबतो जनान् ये बलाम्बदिलक्षलैरभृदायव्युदः ये देदानि प्रचरन्ति शिखाबन्धो निषङ्गिनः य एतावन्तश्च भूयागुंसश्च दिशो रुद्राभिदस्तिरे तेषागुं सहस्रयोजने वदन्वानि दन्मसि नमो रुद्रेभ्यो ये पृथिव्यां येऽन्तरिक्षे ये दिवि येषामन्नं द्वादो वर्षमिषवस्तेभ्यो दश प्राचे दश दक्षिणा दश प्रदिशे दशोदीशे दशोद्वास्तेभ्यो नमस्ते नो मृदयन्तु देयं विष्मो यश्च नोद्वेष्टितं भो चम्बे ददामि त्र्यम्बके यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् यो रुद्रो अग्नो यो अप्सु य ओषधीषु यो रुद्रो विश्वा भुवना विवेश तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु ये ते सहस्रमयुधं वाजा मृत्यो मध्याय हन्धवे तान्यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वानवयजामहे मृत्यवे स्वाहा मृत्यवे स्वाहा प्राणानां ग्रन्थिरसि रुद्रो माविशान्तकः तेनानेनाव्ययस्व नमो रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे भाहि तमुस्तु हि अस्विषु सुदन्वायो विश्वस्य च यदि वेषजस्य यक्ष्वा महेशो मनसाय रुद्रं नमो बिर्देवसुरं दुवस्य अयं मे हस्तो भगवान् अयं मे भगवत्तरः अयं मे विश्ववेशजो यगुं शिवा विमरुशनः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः संयमे मयश्च मे प्रियं च मे नुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सोमनसश्च मे भद्रं च मे श्रेयश्च मे वश्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे दविनं च मे यन्दा च मे दर्दा च मे क्षेमश्च मे दिदिश्च मे विश्वं च मे महश्च मे संदिच्च मे ज्ञातं च मे सुश्च मे भ्रसुश्च मे क्षीरं च मे लयश्च मर्दं च मे वृतं च मे यक्ष्मं च मे नामयच्च मे जीवादुश्च मे दीर्घायुध्वं च मे न मित्रं च मे भयं च मे सुखं च मे शयनं च मे सुजा च मे सुदिनं च मे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः स्वस्तिः प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
जय गणेश पाहि मां श्री गणेश रक्ष मां।
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 जय गणेश जय गणेश जय 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 गणेश रक्ष मां।
लंबोदर गौरी सुत जय गणेश पाहि 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 मां।
मंगलकर संकट हर जय गणेश रक्ष 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 मां।
जय गणेश जय गणेश 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 जय गणेश रक्ष मां।
जय गणेश पाहि मां श्री गणेश रक्ष मां।
जय गणेश पाहि मां श्री गणेश रक्ष मां।
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष मां।
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष मां।
लंबोदर गौरी सुत जय गणेश पाहि मां।
लंबोदर गौरी सुत जय गणेश पाहि मां।
मंगलकर संकट हर जय गणेश रक्ष मां।
मंगलकर संकट हर जय गणेश रक्ष मां।
जय गणेश जय गणेश 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 जय गणेश रक्ष मां।
जय गणेश पाहि मां श्री गणेश रक्ष मां।
सत्यस्वरूपिणि मां साई प्रेम स्वरूपिणि मां 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 आनन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां परमानन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां परमानन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां परमानन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां विघ्न विनाशिनि भवभयहारिणि कलिकपालिनि 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 मां हे त्रिभुवनपालिनि मङ्गलकारिणि मोक्षप्रदायिनि 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 मां आनन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां परमानन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां परमानन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां परमानन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां सत्यस्वरूपिणि मां साई प्रेम स्वरूपिणि मां सत्यस्वरूपिणि मां साई प्रेम स्वरूपिणि मां आनन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां परमानन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां विघ्न विनाशिनि भवभयहारिणि कलिकपालिनि मां विघ्न विनाशिनि भवभयहारिणि कलिकपालिनि मां हे त्रिभुवनपालिनि मङ्गलकारिणि मोक्षप्रदायिनि मां हे त्रिभुवनपालिनि मङ्गलकारिणि मोक्षप्रदायिनि मां आनन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां परमानन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां परमानन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां परमानन्ददायिनि हृदय विहारिणि भाति निवासिनि मां सत्यस्वरूपिणि मां साई प्रेम स्वरूपिणि मां
सुब्रह्मण्यं सुब्रह्मण्यं षण्मुखनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यं 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 षण्मुखनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यं 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 षण्मुखनाथ सुब्रह्मण्यं Subramanyam, Subramanyam, Shanmuganatha, Subramanyam. Shiva, 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 Subramanyam, Hara, 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 Subramanyam. Om Shiva, 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 Subramanyam, Hara, 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 Subramanyam. Shiva, Shiva, Hara, Hara, Subramanyam, Hara, Hara, Shiva, Shiva, Subramanyam. Shiva, Shiva, Hara, Hara, Subramanyam, Hara, Hara, Shiva, Shiva, Subramanyam. Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam, Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam. Jai Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam, Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam. Om Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam, Shiva Saravana Bhava Subramanyam. Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Subramanyam, Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Subramanyam. Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Subramanyam, Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Subramanyam. Subramanyam, 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 Subramanyam. Jai Subramanyam, Subramanyam, Subramanyam. Om Subramanyam, Subramanyam, Subramanyam. Subramanyam, Subramanyam.
ॐ तत्सत् श्री नारायण तु पुरुषोत्तम गुरु तु सिद्ध बुद्ध तु स्कंद विनायक सविता पावक तु सविता पावक तु ब्रह्ममज तु यहोव शक्ति तु येषु पिता प्रभु तु रुद्र विष्णु तु राम कृष्ण तु रहीमताओ तु रहीमताओ तु वासुदेव गो विश्वरूप तु चिदानंद हरि तु अद्वितीय तु अकाल निर्भय आत्मलिंग शिव तु आत्मलिंग शिव तु आत्मलिंग शिव तु असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our Lord and Mother Sai. Loving Sai Rams, mums, dads, sisters, brothers, young adults and Sai blossoms. Welcome to this morning's devotional program. Silver Glen Sai Center performed the Hawan this morning. We would like to wish all our mums out there a wonderful Mother's Day. Our Master says, the mother is the visible manifestation of God. If ignoring the divinity of the mother, who is visible and adorable, one seeks to worship what is invisible, it must be regarded as a sign of ignorance. God exists in the subtle form. He is invisible and infinite and immeasurable. The mother is visible, tangible, proof of divinity. When a child is born, the first person it beholds is the mother. The mother bears patiently many travails for the sake of the child. It is sweet to love such a mother. You may have love for God, but if you have no love for the mother, who is physically present before you, how can you love the invisible divine? The infographic for this morning: the scriptures, Upanishads and the Bhagavad Gita declare, all nature is God, and the Lord is in all beings. When learning about the sublime secrets of the trees, appreciate the Creator and strive to understand the principles behind creation. Life is a tree. The mutual relationship we cultivate and cherish are symbolized by the branches, twigs, and leaves. The thoughts arising in the mind are the flowers. Ananda is the fruit. Dharma is the sweet juice it contains. The tree is held firm by the very roots which fed it, roots that symbolize faith and self-confidence. Nurture the roots well. Swami's Divine Discourse, 18th February 1980. I would now like to hand you over to Tarish, who will share with us his experiences on one of the 108 names of our Mother Sai.
Aum Sai Ram. Aum Sri Sai Ram Namaha, who is solely devoted to truth and righteousness. My humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of my beloved Bhagwan, Sri Satya Sai Baba, my Guru, God and Guide. Respected elders, brothers and sisters, and my fellow Bhavika blossoms, Aum Sai Ram. My name is Tarish Ramjatan, and I am 12 years old. I am a Group 2 Year 3 Bhavika student. I am about to relate to you a personal experience of mine. One day at school, my friends were telling me to lie and not to tell the truth about what they talk about other fellow students. I began to think about the values I learned at Bhavikas regarding truth. My friends, however, were still pressurizing me to lie. I remember then that my gurus at Bhavikas taught me the 108 gems, and one of them was Aum Sri Sai Ram Namaha, who is solely devoted to truth and righteousness. I immediately said, I will tell the truth because truth is God. My friend became angry with me and said, if you don't lie, no one will like you in the school and everyone will tease and make fun of you. I said the values I learned is not to lie and always to tell the truth. I went home that day and told my parents the truth of what my friends will do to me if I don't lie, as I was also scared of not being liked and not having any friends. They said to me not to worry, and I should always tell the truth, as Swami is forever with you, as he is the embodiment of truth. The next day I went to school and kept on repeating Swami's name, as I was afraid of what I was going to expect from my fellow friends. On entering my class, I was shocked that everyone was excited and happy to see me. They were all surrounding me and thanking me. I was asking them, but why are you all thanking me? They told me we learned the best value from you about telling the truth, as it is the only right thing to do, to lead us to righteousness. I became their best friend, and from then they always told the truth and never lied. They all became better students and learned how to respect and value other fellow students' feelings. I realized that by me learning and practicing the stotra, Aum Sri Sai Ram Namaha, who is solely devoted to truth and righteousness, I could also help others to follow the correct path of truth and righteousness. Students, sometimes you may be tempted to falsehood, but never utter a lie. Always tell the truth. Truth cannot be described in words. Bliss is its form. When you close your eyes and start contemplating on truth, you will experience inexpressible bliss. You will start smiling without your knowledge. Hence, always follow the path of truth. Consider truth as your very life, breath, and experience bliss therefrom. Jai Sai Ram.
Respected elders, brothers and sisters, and my fellow Sai Blossoms. My name is 𝐂𝐴𝐚𝐿. I am a Group 2, Year 2 Baltica student. We are going to present a brief story on Mother Ishwarama. My first question to Isha: who was the chosen mother?
Mother Ishwarama, Sri Sai Ram.
Deolin, how many children did she have?
8 children, and Swami was the 8th child. Jai Sai Ram.
Namishka, why did Swami decide on having Mother Ishwarama as his mother?
She was a poor, middle-aged, tender-hearted, pious, illiterate rural housewife.
Yash, which other mothers can we compare Mother Ishwarama with?
Surya, mother of Sri Rama, Devaki, mother of Sri Krishna, and Mary, mother of Christ. Jai Sai Ram.
Aryan, what was Ishwarama's first request to Swami?
To build a school in Puttaparthi. Jai Sai Ram.
Ashrif, why did she request this?
Because the children had to walk a long distance to attend schools in the neighboring villages. Jai Sai Ram.
Diara, what was her next request?
Aum Sri Ram. To build a hospital.
Diara, did Swami fulfill her request?
Yes, he did, by mitigating the suffering of the villagers. Jai Sai Ram.
Larishka, what did she finally ask for?
She said to Swami that the villagers were suffering without drinking water and he needs to help them. Jai Sai Ram.
Larishka, what did he do about the drinking water?
He said, I will provide water to the entire region to make my mother's desires come true. Jai Sai Ram.
Swami is the embodiment of love. We too should follow and show love to all. Finally, we would like to wish all mothers a happy Mother's Day. Jai Sai Ram.
Aum Sri Ram, embodiments of love. We, the SSE children of Group 2 3rd year, would like to present to you our thoughts and reflections of what mothers are to each one of us. So take a listen, pay careful attention, and you will identify with each one of the students.
Aum Sri Ram. We take this opportunity to thank all the mothers of this land for the blessings they have given us and the guidance they have bestowed upon us. Thank you for teaching us what love is, because you are a true reflection of love.
It does not matter how old you are or what you do in life. You will never stop needing your mother. Do you know what? God made mothers so that they can be everywhere and answer anything, anytime.
The invisible hand that takes care of us when our worldly mothers are not able to. Swami either guides her or us in his way.
Swami says that the mother that has given birth to you is the most important person you need to pay your debts to. So how do you pay that debt to her? By loving her unconditionally with love.
We are born of love. Love is our mother. Mother is the name of God in the lips and hearts of children.
Mother is our God. Mother is sacred. Mother is kind. Motherland is our heaven. Mother is Swami.
How often are mothers taken for granted? In the world we live in today, we have forgotten the value of what a mother truly is. We have stopped looking at them as sacred, holy, and respectful.
If you honor your mother, the mother of the universe, who is our dear Lord's side, will guide you against any harm. Mother's love is something no one can explain. It is made of deep devotion and sacrifice, for nothing can destroy or take it away.
Swami says on his discourse on 19 November 1999, I quote, "Never look down upon your mother. She compels her children to accede to her wishes. Through a mother's love and sincerity, she puts her children on a proper path. She aspires for her children to be good, but not great." Unquote.
When you look into your mother's eyes, you know it is the purest thing you can find on earth. A mother can take the place of all, but no one can take the place of a mother.
My name is Tawalan Pillai, and my mom is funny, smart, loving, caring, inspirational, and she motivates me to be my best.
My name is Rienka and my mom's name is Dashi. My mom is clever, kind, caring, loving, and she is an amazing chef, and I love being with her.
And my mom is my role model and inspiration. She is the most loving, caring, and wonderful person.
I am 𝐂𝐸 Naidu, and my mom is my first guru. She teaches me good values, she helps me with my homework, and most of all, she is the best chef. Sorry, Dad.
Aum Sri Sai Ram. My name is Pillai, and my mom is loving, kind, and spiritual. She has taught me to always live like Sai, which means serve and inspire. Never forget to practice love is the only power. Love, 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 all the way. Jai Sai Ram.
My name is Pillai, and my mom's name is Dashi. My mom is kind, graceful, loving, peaceful, and caring.
So now that you have been enlightened by our students, it is good food for thought how mothers impact on our lives. Blessed are we to have the Divine Mother, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, the Lord of the universe, also to protect and care for us.
O mother, O mine, O mother, O mine, if I were hung on the highest hill, O mother, O mine, O mother, O mine, I know whose love will follow me still. O mother, O mine, O mother, O mine, if I were drowning in the deepest sea, O mother, O mine, O mother, O mine, I know whose tears will come down on me. O mother, O mine, O mother, O mine, if I was damned with no body and soul, I know whose prayers will make me whole. O mother, O mine, O mother, O mine. Aum Sri Sai Ram and good day to one and all. Today I will be expressing my gratitude to my precious mother and to all the other beautiful mothers out there. It was once said that God could not be in many places at once. Thus, he created mothers. Therefore, I have constructed a poem to express my gratitude to my mother. I hope she enjoys it. A mother who cares, a mother who is always there, a mother who prays, a mother who stays. Words are not enough to express my gratitude. You have taken care of me with your happy and joyful attitude. Every tantrum we threw, you complied and took it with a smile. You are the epitome of strength. The biggest blessing is your every breath. Your tender smile to guide my way. You are the sunshine that lightens my day. You understand just what I want to say. Mom, you're my mentor. Your love has never fallen short. You have always given me your undying support. I wish one day I become the part of the woman you are. I just want to let you know I love you with all my heart. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I'm Mishka from Region 2 Bal Vikas, and my speech is about Mother Ishwarama. Who was Mother Ishwarama? Ishwarama is the mother of Ishwar. Ishwarama's name was not the name given to her by her parents. However, after her marriage, her father-in-law began calling her Ishwarama. He had visions of the future and knew that she was going to become the mother of Ishwar. Ishwarama was a poor, middle-aged, rural housewife. She had 7 other children before Swami was born to her. She was very familiar with legends, folk songs, and tales of Sri Rama and Krishna. Ishwarama was selfless, in the sense that she never thought for her well-being and her family's well-being. She thought of the whole village and its needs. Although she had an avatar at her doorstep, she never made undue demands for herself. She cared not for gold and jewelry, mansions and wealth. Her fortitude lay in the betterment and upliftment of the village. She cared a lot for the sick, illiterate, and the hungry. She wished for schooling for the children, hospitals for the sick, food for the poor and hungry, and water for the thirsty. Those were her deepest desires, and she pestered Swami for them. She had noble desires and was humble by nature. There were many times where Ishwarama couldn't bear the suffering of a devotee and pleaded to Swami on their behalf. Her wishes were granted by Swami because he chose her as his mother. Mother Ishwarama faced many abnormal experiences. After every display of Satya's supernatural powers, her worries increased. She became more and more concerned about the safety of her son. She constantly felt that demons would try to harm him because of his powers. She would often pray for divine intervention for Satya to become a normal boy. As the mother of Swami, she was blessed with the most precious motherhood a woman could desire. My mom too has many qualities like Ishwarama. I thank you for giving me this opportunity. Aum Sri Sai Ram.
Aum Sri Sai Ram. Of the 5 human values, truth, peace, right conduct, non-violence, and love. Love is the best of them all. If I have to personify love, it would definitely be my mother. She is the undercurrent that provides my entire being. Swami paid great attention to his mother's wishes. He made her happy and never left her side until the end. Although an avatar like Baba lived up to all of her expectations, celebrity, government, minister, famous and rich thronged to Baba. But Mother Ishwarama's ego never rose up. She stood like a rock and continued her daily chores and put the needy first. I love my mother more and more each day. She is the best mom of all. I love my mom because she does a lot of things for me. Here are some: cooking, cleaning, and caring first. I try to fulfill my mother's wishes, and sometimes I succeed. Jai Sai Ram.
Aum Sri Sai Ram, respected elders, brothers and sisters. We have been blessed with an opportunity to portray the life of Mother Ishwarama. Swami has said Ishwarama was the chosen one. I chose her to be my mother. That is the intimate relationship between Mother Ishwarama and myself. The celebration of the life of Mother Ishwarama began on May 6, 1977, as Children's Day. Mother Ishwarama is an example of an ideal mother.
Aum Sri Ram. Did you know that Mother Ishwarama's name was actually Namagiriyama? Her father-in-law received a premonition that her daughter-in-law had a special role to play in the birth of the Avatar. He then told the family that her name should be Ishwarama, Mother of God. Today, my brothers and sisters of the Haven Side Sai Center, Bhavikas, Group 2, 3rd year, will dramatize some of the real-life events in our Mother Ishwarama's life.
The first scene takes place in the village of Puttaparthi. Mother Ishwarama notices a young girl walking to school.
My dear child, where are you going?
I'm on my way to Bukkapatnam School, Mother.
Why are you carrying so many books when you have such a far way to travel?
You see, Mother, I'm carrying these books so that I can note down everything the teachers teach me. I come from a very humble home, and I am eager to learn. I hope to one day become a teacher myself. I have a duty to take care of my parents as I am the only child. I always remember the saying, Mata Pita Guru Deva.
That is a very noble way of thinking, my child. I wish you everything of the best.
Dhanyavadalu, Mother.
Mother Ishwarama makes her way back to the mandir in Prashanti to talk to Swami.
Swami, there are so many rich people in this region, yet the children of our village have to walk all the way to Bukkapatnam to attend school. My heart grieves to see these young children walk so many miles. Swami, could you please build a small school in our village?
Where will I get the funds for this? I don't have any money to build schools.
Swami, please take this chain and sell it. Use the money to build a school.
Don't be hasty. It was only to test you that I said that. The fact that you are willing to sell your gold chain shows me that your intention is pure. I will definitely construct a school.
On the following day, the foundation was laid, and within a short period, the school building was ready. Mother Ishwarama desired to have a small primary school for the children in Puttaparthi, blossomed into the Sathya Sai University. This provides education at no charge. It has inspired many countries around the world to set up schools such as these and provide value-based education.
The second scene takes place in the village of Puttaparthi. Mother Ishwarama witnesses a mother taking her child to the hospital.
My dear child, you look so frail and weak, unable to carry the child. Why are you walking such a long distance up to Bukkapatnam?
Mother, what else can I do? There are no doctors in this remote village. Who will give me the medicine for my child? He is suffering from a cold and fever. I have to take him to Bukkapatnam Hospital.
So sorry you have to endure this, my child. Please take care of yourself and the child.
Thank you, Mother.
Mother Ishwarama finds Swami after he has had his dinner. This request from Mother Ishwarama led to the buildings of hospitals in Puttaparthi and Bangalore. These temples of healing provide state-of-the-art medical care at no cost. These examples have motivated devotees around the globe to provide free healthcare to hundreds of thousands of needy people.
Swami, there is no hospital in our village. As a result, when the children become sick, mothers are forced to carry them to 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐻. I cannot see their suffering. My child and others' children are one and the same for me. Can you build at least a small hospital in our village? Dayachesi, Swami.
Don't let that cause you worry and grief. You are correct. It would make life easier for the people in our village if we had a hospital in Puttaparthi. I will grant your noble wish and start with the plans to construct a hospital.
This is the temple of healing, made of love of God, made by the will of God. This is the temple of healing, filled with faith in God, filled with joy and hope.
The third scene takes place on the banks of Draupati river. Whilst Mother Ishwarama is collecting water, she sees an older woman struggling to carry water.
Mother, are you having difficulty in carrying the vessel full of water?
Yes, I am unable to carry this vessel for such a long distance. I unfortunately have no children to help me with this task.
I'm so sorry, Mother. Let me help you.
Later that evening, Mother Ishwarama goes to Swami.
Swami, I went to the Chitravati river this morning to fetch water, and I witnessed a frail old lady trying to carry water back to her home. She had no children to help her with this task. Swami, if there was drinking water in the village, she would not have to endure that hardship.
All the natural resources of our country must be enjoyed equally by all the people, regardless of the caste or community. I will promise to start a water project that will bring safe drinking water to all the people of our village. They will no longer have to walk far distances to fetch water.
Dhanyavadalu, Swami. I have no more worries. We have fulfilled my desires and eased the sufferings of the villagers.
What started as a noble wish of Mother Ishwarama has inspired the Satya Sai water project. This provides water not only to Puttaparthi but to other states in India. This has been replicated by devotees all over the world. Ishwarama's vision and compassion lit up the lives of countless people who are benefiting from my unselfish wishes.
Today, water supply అనంతపురం జిల్లా లోపల ఆంధ్రప్రదేశానికి సంబంధించినటువంటి ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టరే వచ్చి ప్రారంభించడము నిజంగా ఇది చాలా ఆనందించవలసినటువంటి విషయం.
It's a joyful occasion that the water project is inaugurated by the Prime Minister who belongs to the state of Andhra Pradesh.
The project, costing nearly $70 million, involves massive excavation, blasting, extensive pipe laying, construction of numerous filtration plants, storage reservoirs, and finally, tens of thousands of pipe outlets in the villages.
The next scene takes place at Prashanti Nilayam. A devotee fondly called Illuru Papa heard that Swami was going to materialize Amrit and feed it to all devotees present. She arranged it so quickly, but sadly arrived after the feeding of the Amrit. When she realized that she missed everything, she immediately thought about the ever-compassionate Mother Ishwarama and went to see her.
My child, why have you come so late?
Amma, I heard about this festival only 3 days ago. I managed to arrange my trip in a day and had no one to accompany me.
I braved the trip alone as I did not want to miss out on the special Amrit from Swami. I have been traveling for 2 days and had changed 7 buses thinking I would make it on time, but I have missed everything.
Don't worry, my child. Let's go to Swami.
I am so heartbroken, Amma. What do you think Swami would say?
Illuru Papa just arrived now after changing 7 buses.
Did the girl ask you to come and speak to me?
No, Swami. I brought her to you because I felt sorry for her.
Okay then, call her and I will give her the Amrit, since you brought her to me. And it is your wish that she could receive the Amrit. I know that you treat all as your own kith and kin.
This incident shows that all devotees who knew Mother Ishwarama felt she was also their mother. This was because she treated everyone as a member of her family. Very supportive and kind, she empathized with the agony of all.
Ishwarama had never put me into trouble any time. Whenever she asked me for something, she'd come back and inquire if she had given any trouble. This was the only result of her sacred love for me. That is the greatness of a mother's love. That is why she could lead a life of fulfillment and peace. In order to propagate this sacred ideal, the 6th of May is celebrated as Ishwarama Day. This is to emphasize that all of you should make your mother happy. When mother is happy, Swami is happy.
The month of May is also dedicated to our earthly mothers that Swami has chosen for us. We will now share some pearls of wisdom on mothers and motherhood by Swami.
M is for motherhood. Motherhood is the most precious gift of God. Mothers are the makers of a nation's future and misfortune.
O is for obey your mother. You should conduct yourself according to the wishes of your mother. Do not disobey her.
T is for teacher. Mother is your first teacher. It is the mother who feeds and nourishes you. None should forget the love that they receive from their mother.
H is for honor. If you honor your mother, the mother of the universe will guard you against harm.
E is for example. Ishwarama was the ideal example of motherhood. The mother must set the example in the holding of the shrine as the heart of the household.
R is for respect. Never disrespect your mother or disappoint her. Do not hurt her feelings. Worship your mother as God.
Equals to mother equals strength. It is in her role as mother that there is highest expression of woman's strength. Every child that is born owes its existence to the mother. Hence, everyone should be extremely grateful to one's mother.
Love. The understanding of your mother's love will lead you to the understanding of divine love. The very nature of mother is love. You can experience love through your mother, as she is the very form of love.
Aum Sri Ram embodiments of love. The role Mother Ishwarama played in Swami's life. Mother Ishwarama was the chosen mother of our beloved Swami. She was extremely loving and caring to Swami. She would worry when Swami had to endure pain, such as taking out the lingam through his mouth. She was a compassionate woman. She lovingly asked Swami to construct a small school in the village. She also asked Swami to build a hospital and provide drinking water for their village. She did not want to put Swami into any trouble, so she asked him in the most loving way. She had utmost respect for Swami and he fulfilled her wishes. She also cautioned Swami to be careful. He put her at ease by reassuring her that he would. Swami's relationship with his mother was truly special. They shared a close bond even after her passing away. Jai Sai Ram.
The importance of acknowledging mothers. There is one person in life you can always count on. That person gave you life and loves you unconditionally. That person has made endless sacrifices just to see you smile. When you look into her eyes, you know, this is what inner kindness and goodness shining on looks like. Yes, that person is your mother. Your mother's loving guidance shape your child for the entire life. Many have realized this, that the closest we come to God's love on this earth is mother's love for her children. Children must let their mothers know how much she means to them. Dads too play an important role. Mom feeling loved and valuable. To all mothers, well done. You have done a great job. You are always appreciated and loved. Thank you.
Aum Sri Ram. The title of my poem is The Precious Mother. Mom, you've given me so much love from your heart and the warmth from your touch, the gift of life, and you're a friend to me. We have a very special bond which only comes from God. I'm sure you agree. As a child, I would say, Mommy, I love you. Now you're my mother so dear. I love you even more with each and every new year. If I could have chosen, I would have picked no other than for you to be my lifelong friend and precious mother. Thank you for keeping me close to your heart. Jai Sai Ram.
My humble and loving Sai Rams to one and all. My name is Danesha Govender, and it is indeed a blessing and a pleasure to enlighten you about the Supreme Goddess, Mother Draupati. During this auspicious occasion of celebrating and recognizing the importance of mothers in our lives, Mother Draupati was the daughter of the king of Panjali, King Draupati. She was born during the Tavara Yogam period from a sacrificial fire and is considered to be in the reincarnation of the Supreme and Divine Mother Sakti. Mother Draupati was married to the 5 Pandava brothers. Duryodhana, being a Kaurava and the cousin to the Pandavas, had evil intentions within himself to bring dishonor to the Pandavas. After cheating and defeating the Pandavas in a gamble, he warned Mother Draupati. He intended to dishonor the virtuousness of Mother Draupati and bring disgrace to the Pandavas. Duryodhana began to disrobe Mother Draupati's sari, and in her helplessness and despair, she began to pray to Lord Krishna, who supplied more sari to her every time Duryodhana pulled Mother Draupati's sari. Mother Draupati, in anger, began the battle of righteousness and virtuousness between the Pandavas and the Kauravas for 18 days by challenging Duryodhana in a war. On the 18th day, Duryodhana was victoriously defeated by the Pandavas. Mother Draupati is said to be the ultimate destroyer of evil, as she waged war and defeated the destruction of evil which was in the image of Duryodhana. In the epitome of her victory against Duryodhana, which was to protect her virtuousness of all females, she walked on a bed of fire to prove her virtuousness and purity. As soon as she entered the center of the burning embers, she disappeared, signifying her innocence, virtuousness, and purities. In today's Kali Yuga, we as devotees of the Supreme Mother
are taught to be virtuous to ourselves, and in return we receive her abundant blessings. Mother Draupati is incarnation of Mariamman, Durga Devi, Varalakshmi Mata, Saraswati Devi, and the most supreme form of Adi Parashakti. Draupati Amman is the light of all lights, the sun that never sets, a light that dispels darkness, and the embodiment of love, grace, beauty, and wisdom, who bestows peace and heavenly bliss upon all mankind. She is the mother of the universe and a divine Shakti within you. Always chant in her divine name, Om Vanikili Kadambamani Kunguma Vasandaneri Madi Ruba Panjali Satyan Draupadi Madhave Potri. Wishing all mothers a happy and a blessed Mother's Day. We love and appreciate your love, time, and sacrifices that you always make for us. We love you.
Aum Sri Sai Ram. I believe in the saying that the love of our mothers and grandmothers will never end. It stays with us from our beginning to our very end. Oh, how I wish my beloved grandmother was still on earth today. But like our ever-present Swami, she too guides and protects me from beyond. We owe much gratitude and respect to our mothers and grandmothers. They are our superheroes. Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba said, if you honor your mother, the mother of the universe will guide you against harm. As students of Swami, we need to respect, honor, and treasure our mothers and grandmothers. We should always speak kindly and respectfully to them and behave in a manner that pleases them. In serving Swami, we must abide by the example he has set. Just as Swami respected Mother Ishwarama, we too must respect our moms and grannies. Swami says, win the love of your mother to win the love of God. From this, I must conclude that disrespecting one's mother is like disrespecting God. Aum Sri Ram.
Why I appreciate my mom. My mom makes me feel better when I am sad by making me forget why I am mad. I appreciate my mom because we bake and cook together. I also appreciate her because she'll never not tell me when I'm wrong. I love my mom because she's very funny. My mom makes best mac and cheese. My mom is my superhero. Jai Sai Ram.
Aum Sri Ram. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Mother Ishwarama. Her real name was Misraganda. They changed her name to Mother Ishwarama after she got married. She had 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. Her last born was Satya Sai Baba. He chose her to be his mother. She gave birth to him after swallowing a blue light. She had 3 wishes. The first wish was for schools, for a school to have education for children. Second was for a hospital to treat the sick. And third was for clean water so people could drink. Sai Baba fulfilled all of his mother's wishes. She stayed with him until the day she died. Jai Sai Ram.
Aum Sri Ram. My name is Sana Reddy. What my mum means to me. My mum means the world and much more to me. She takes great care of me and loves me very much. She taught me to be kind, caring, loving, and truthful. She always tries her best for me, and I always try to make her happy. I have a great mum, and I love her more and more every day. My mum fills our home with goodness. She is the comfort, the happiness, and the strength that lives in my heart. My mum is my most precious gem, full of pure love. Aum Sri Ram.
Why I appreciate the value of my mom. My mom is Sasha. My mom is special in each and every way. In my times of trouble, she is always there with her loving care. My mom never gets tired when I need her help. My mom had a brain surgery when I was 1 year old. She recovered and survived the trauma. Mom still does everything for me, yet she has a condition. She helped me study no matter how tired she is. The love of my mom is priceless. My mom is and always be my heart and soul. I love my mom.
Aum Sri Ram. I am 𝐒𝐒𝐿. Today, my talk is about respect to mothers and grannies. Swami says, you should always honor your mother as the mother of the universe will guard you against any harm. There is no love greater than a mother's love in this world, but such a sacred principle is being neglected. Today, mothers are being treated like servants when they grow old. They should be looked after with love and care. Instead, they are being sent to old age homes. One who ill-treats his parents are bound to suffer the similar fate at the hand of his children. Whatever actions you do, they will come back to you as reactions, resound, and reflections. Love your mother and granny as you will be loved the same way. Our grandmothers should be cared for as they are the ones that assisted our mothers in bringing us up. To end my talk, I would like to leave you with something to think about. You were your parents' priorities when you were born. Hence, they should be your priorities as they age up. Jai Sai Ram.
Mother Ishwarama. I resolved on my birth. I decided who should be my mother. On December 31st, 1970, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba announced thus in answer to a question. The mother Sai Baba decided upon was Ishwarama. She was a poor, middle-aged, religious, illiterate, rural housewife. She had 7 children, of which 3 survived into teenage and beyond. As mother, her love had to be all-enveloping, all-protective, and unconditional. Swami, as we lovingly call him, has said that woman represents the teachings and duties of God's love. How does Swami describe a mother? He has said that a mother must be spiritual, show strength and courage, be humble and modest, intelligent and vigilant. She has honor and loyalty to virtue. May we remember these words from Swami as we celebrate all our mothers this Mother's Day. Aum Sri Ram, thank you.
Aum Sri Ram. Why do I appreciate my mother and grannies? I appreciate my mother because she is loving, caring, and kind. She does a lot for me, such as cooking, cleaning, caring for us. Mother has a lot of expectations for my siblings and I. Here are some of the expectations. 1, to study. 2, to be responsible. 3, to get a good job. I have succeeded 1, which is to study hard. That's why I love my mother.
I appreciate both my grannies because they are loving, caring, and also kind. Both of them visit me, care for me, cook for me, and also tell me about the history. Both of my grannies have the same wishes for me. Here are their wishes. 1, to be responsible. 3, 2, to study. 3, to be who I want to be. This is why I appreciate my mother and as well as both my granny. Happy Mother's Day to all the women. Jai Sai Ram.
Offer humble pranams at the lotus feet of our Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba and a loving Aum Sri Sai Ram to all. My topic for today is on the role Mother Ishwarama played in Swami's life. Mother Ishwarama is the mother of our dear Lord Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. She is commonly called the chosen mother, and thus she is an example of an ideal mother. What a blessing and privilege it is to be the chosen mother of the Lord. Yet it came with a lot of responsibility. Her biggest difficulty was accepting the godly nature of a little boy who came into her life with a big master plan. Often she was torn between a maternal instinct to protect and nurture her darling Satya and the need to let go when Swami declared his mission. A few years after Swami declared himself to be an avatar, Mother Ishwarama asked for only 3 wishes. She sincerely requested Swami for a school to be built in the village because children had to walk to the next village to study. Since there was no access to health care in the village, her second wish was to build an hospital nearby which offers free service. Her last wish was a good water source because it was difficult to find clean drinking water during the hot, dry summer in India. Before Mother Ishwarama passed away, Swami fulfilled all 3 wishes. The life of Mother Ishwarama is a shining example for all. Her amazing love for Swami and care for others is the summary of her life. She had a special love for children because in every child she saw Satya hiding. She adored all children like her own. She loved being around children and playing with them. Therefore, Swami declared May 6 Ishwarama Day, which is also celebrated as Children's Day. This day honors motherhood and the role the mother plays as the child's first teacher. In conclusion, I would like to say Mother Ishwarama was not just the mother to Swami, but to all. Her selfless nature was the result of her boundless love for all. Her devotion to Swami was like no other. And that is the reason she is the mother of all mothers. Jai Sai Ram.
Aum Sri Sai Ram, Mother's Day. I heard the words of Sri Sathya Sai Baba. In this world, there are many types of relationships, but none equals the relationship that exists between the mother and the child. I am good. Mother Ishwarama, Sai Baba's mother, is the example of an ideal mother. She is celebrated around the world for her selfless service and her pure and unconditional love. That is why we have Mother's Day. This is the day we celebrate our mothers by showing them our appreciation and expressing our heartfelt thanks for all that they've done for us. As Swami said, mothers are our first gurus. It is mom who instills moral values in us. It is mom who imparts spiritual knowledge to us. It is mom who ensures hardship to educate us. It is mom who has sleepless nights when we are unwell. It is mom who sits up till late when we have to study for a test. It is mom who will not eat a morsel until our tummies are full. We must respect, honor, and always keep our mothers happy. Make them feel special every day. Being a mom is a full-time job.
Aum Sri Ram. Two very important people in my life are my mom and my granny. I always respect them. I respect my mom by having good manners, doing all my schoolwork and neatening up my room. My granny is a very calm person. I respect her by always helping her around the house when she's cooking and cleaning. Even when she doesn't want me to help her, I will still help her. I respect my mom and my granny because they are very important to me, and I do not know what I would do without them. Aum Sri Sai Ram.
We will now move on to the weekly regional announcements. Region would like to thank all devotees that participated in the Ladies' Wing program this past Sunday, which involved serving 40 indigent children in the 𝐵𝐵𝐷 area. We would also like to thank all devotees that participated in the Seva feeding program over this past weekend, which involved serving indigent families in the Chatsworth and Queensborough area. There are 2 COD study circles that are left, which will culminate in the COD Sadhana camp on the 23rd of May. Devotees are encouraged to participate in these final 2 study circles and to join the COD Sadhana camp on the 23rd of May. The Cluster 2 Ladies' Day celebration will be held on the 22nd of May, and again, devotees are encouraged to join this program. Devotees are encouraged to continue with all Go Green initiatives. During these difficult times of COVID, we find that many of us are struggling both mentally and physically. Many of us pray for the virus to be dispelled. But we must remember what Swami says. Look with an equal mind on good fortune and misfortune, on happiness and sorrow, loss and gain. These are products of nature like heat and cold, summer and winter. They have their purposes to serve. Similarly, the ups and downs of life have lessons to teach us. In fact, without reverses in life, we shall not be able to experience divinity. Without darkness, we cannot experience light. Without experiencing difficulties, we will not enjoy benefits. It is the lack of peace of mind which compels us to seek the means to realize enduring peace. Satya Sai Speaks, Volume 16. During Aarti, pray for the less fortunate. Jai Sai Ram.
ॐ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपतान्धवा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे मातपिता गुरुदैवमु मरियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्रशयन ॐ जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी हो साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंधुको मंगल आरती अंधुको मंगल गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थइष्टार्थमोक्षप्रदानं बाबा विभूतिं इदमाश्रयामि। परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थइष्टार्थमोक्षप्रदानं बाबा विभूतिं इदमाश्रयामि। परमं पवित्रं बाबा विभूतिं परमं विचित्रं लीला विभूतिं परमार्थइष्टार्थमोक्षप्रदानं बाबा विभूतिं इदमाश्रयामि।
ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। 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 ॐ ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। 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 ॐ ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। 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 ॐ ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्।